gamers both young and old. As I've mentioned before, if their first game was a success and a big hit, definitely a sequel will here. That is what happens to Chip and Dale, and they do make it more in a much more dramatic way, or let's say coming back. And there's a two in the front, and our two main characters are staying in front of us, along with the background music. And now in this game, you are allowed to choose your character as Chip and Dale. And for some reasons, I just take Dale. I think it will be a much more fun character to do the whole thing. Okay, now the cinematic here is better, with a better story, then that actually makes much more sense. And there seems that the prison escape and wonder what's going on over here. Let's stand and watch and see what happens. Okay, based on news cutter, we have been told that okay, there's a bomb tracked, and okay, Chip is calling everyone in for there's a time bomb. Okay. Alright, now let's see the platform, and we're gonna find the bomb. Okay, this is an emergency. I think you should call the whole gang. But eventually, sadly, we only have two characters that are going into this mission, which is Chip and Dale himself. And since I'm going to do this alone without my friends, I will be using Dale alone. And Zipper is not going to help anyway, don't ask me why. And here comes Dale. He's always that foolish character. Alright, here we go. After all, these two always, let's say, together. They solve the problems together, they cry together, they fight together. Especially against Donald Duck is all I know. Also in the news, Fat Cat the North. Oh, Fat Cat escaped. I wonder if does it have anything to do with. Okay, since the bomb is in the diner, definitely we have to fight inside the diner. And you can see there's a lot of things that you do see in diners. Rats armed with, let's say, fox, and bees armed with honey. Don't ask me why. And here we go. Now we are being given this is support, and let's say since I'm alone, I'll just take myself, take and go on. Okay, a rabbit. We are fighting a rabbit. Oh, it's a water rabbit. I did. What devotion for what? Oh, so this is indeed Fat Cat's plan. What was I expecting? It's always that way. Yeah, like the butler is always the murderer. You always go that way. What I expect? Okay, let's see what does it do. Now, fighting this water rabbit is actually in an underwater maze. We are being forced to push into various directions, and he will be actually trying to attack you with his water squinter. He's kind of easy to hit because you just create the break and throw him. Just make sure to stay at the second level if you don't want to fall to your death. And you're staying on the first level, you might be hit by the brick, and when that happens, the water bunny will, let's say, get a chance to hit you. Now, sometimes the water bunny will be stupid enough to stay on top and do not come down, and a lot of times the brick will just drop on his head and he'll get a damage that he doesn't want to. And just as you know, for certain reasons, the bosses in this game are kind of suicidal for no good reason. Okay, now I need to inform the gang about Fat Cat. Found the bomb yet? Okay, here's the time bomb. Okay. Oh, red and blue wire, the old trick again. So actually, what wire should you put there's a red and blue wire? Just let you know, as long as you remove the wire, you will do. Because once the wire is being removed, like the timer stops, and the timer stops, the bomb will explode. It's that simple. And if it's a C4, it will be easier. Just remove all the wires. C4 needs to explode with electronic charges in it. So if you remove the electronic charges, oh, just that you know that only happens because if you remove the electronic charges from a C4, right, the bomb will not explode. Yeah, without electronic charges, or let's say electronic, let's say sparks, a C4 bomb will never explode. It's actually the safest bomb in the world, just that you know. You can take a piece of C4 plastic, yes, it's a piece of plastic, throw in the fire, it will burn out and it will not explode. Just that you know how safe C4 is. Yeah, American creation, man, it was quite good. Okay, now we are under the sewer. Yeah, why not? Since we're at the restaurant, we'll go to the restaurant soon, and Oh yeah, they be run. Not here. Not for me to care. Okay, let's see who's inside the sewer. Oh, a bat. A bat like cat. A cat bat. Alright. I just put it this way. This is Batman wannabe cat. I just put it this way. And just that you know, for him it's kind of tough because the bricks will hit you and will hurt you a lot. And if he slides down right, the brakes hurt him, it actually does not hurt him much. So what you can do is grab the brake, wait for him sliding down and try him. Don't bother trying to jump and hit him because that is a little bit tough. Wait for him to come down and let's say hit him then. If you let's say miss the brake, that's fine, it's okay, never mind. Now let's say this is the one of the time where you have a partner because I think why? Because you grab the first brake, he'll grab the other and let's say give him a double whammy on the head. Okay, now let's you know the more R and R, let's say Rescue Ranger icons I collect, the more benefits I have because as much as I collect a lot of those, right, actually I can increase a life here. Now here's where the bonus round, let's say get a start, let's say get 2 lives up. The more lives you have, the more easy to go through a cloud. Okay, now we're in the store. Where we're fighting hedgehogs by let's say let him touch the box. Yeah, I mean the old solid sneak trick again. And with dogs to fly. Okay, there you go. Now compared to these two characters, who's my favorite? Chip or Dale? Just let you know, actually I prefer Dale for some reason since he's kind of funny. Yeah, he's a funny character and since it's a cartoon, of course we like the funny characters. So I actually like the goofy characters and sometimes actually he's much more smarter and Chip based on his they say ideas he come out which are unconventional and let's say alternative. Let's continue through this one. I don't feel like I'm inside the cabin, I feel like I'm outside now. Could this be a boat? Yeah, could be. Yeah, that character is so short that throwing rocks at him is kind of let's point. Hey, I got a ball, which is useful over here. Okay, here we go. You know the ball can be repeated. It will be used a lot of time repeating by throwing at the cat or let's say the monkey in the boat. Yeah, we are inside the boat now. I wonder will I be fighting a pirate? Yeah, could be I'll be fighting a pirate. And just that you know the ball is kind of unique because you can throw upwards and let's say just dive down like that. Like let's say like artillery shell. Yeah, way of playing Angry Birds in old days. And if you give me compare right, I would rather use the brake, but since the ball is here, why not use it? Alright, just go into a place and I'll be fighting a final boss. And see what I'll be doing this time. Oh, a pirate that is spitting fire by drinking alcohol. Is that possible? Actually, alcohol are flammable, so for that to happen, it kind of impossible. Now, just let you know, for this level, you need to go up and up and up and up and up. You cannot stop, okay? You can pick the brake and hide over there and let's say let him hit you. It's one way, but whatever you do, don't go off screen. If you go off screen, you die immediately. Just keep on going up, keep on going up. And we are asking there's a top over here. Sorry, there's no top over here. Since like it keeps on repeating itself like a conveyor belt. And if you ask me if that's the case, how tall is this boat? No idea. And no comment on those things. That doesn't make sense. This is a cartoon. Yeah. Just keep on repeating this movement and you're game day. Now, as I mentioned, this is one of the unique part of Disney games where you get to, let's say, different ways of defeating different boss. Okay, Pharaoh. Okay, Zipper didn't mention anything. Zipper never talks for that aspect. Yeah, the fly never talks. Fat cat is henchman. We're heading for henchman and the dogs. Okay, you sure Zipper? Okay, fine. So I think we will be going to that warehouse. Come on. Fat cat better watch out. Yeah, something was like a certain grudge of Fat cat. Yeah, going in pitch dark with your eyes spin. Do you think this is a good idea? I got a feeling we'll get ambushed, right? Yep, the door shut. We are gonna be ambushed soon. Oh, I don't like the look of this. Why there's a metal place over there? Oh, Fat Cat did have a lookup. As I mentioned, the story here is actually much more conclusive. Actually, just keep on moving on. Okay. Oh, he stole the urns of Pharaoh. Urns of Pharaoh? What? Okay, he wants to, let's say, summon an ancient evil spirit. Okay, I think we'll be fighting the ancient evil spirit very soon. Wonder what it looks like. Oh, we are in the refrigerator, so in this game, in this particular level, we need to finish it in 3 minutes. That's nice. Cause we're gonna die in 3 minutes, right? Fine. Anyway, we just need to rush. Simple, we just need to rush. And there'll be a timer, right? Yeah, there'll be a timer. So you need to run. And since you're in the frozen area, right, you actually slide a lot, so let you know about that. Okay, now I think this is where the urn is, right? Yeah, a ghost level, why not? Remember just put it this way, I remember that in the game Tailspin there was also a ghost level. Never mind. Eventually this doesn't make the story make sense of why we're fighting a ghost now, let's go into the haunted house. But this allows Chip and Dale to go to various places and let's say encounter various things, which is what make the game interesting. Yeah, we can see the ghosts of various kinds. So here, flying ghosts, candle ghosts. Okay, the fainted candle ghost is kind of useful. Why? Because later you pick him up using an ammunition and throw it at someone else. Alright, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, let's look at what this ghost looks like. Whoa. Oh my god, he's a reject from Thundercats. Never mind. What is he dropping? Oh, the Easter eggs are my ammunition. Take him down. That's nice. Yeah, take that. As you can see, yeah, as long as you remember the movement, it shouldn't be that too tough. He'll be dropping the eggs, you pick up the eggs and throw him. That's it. Although you're gonna hide the eggs, but that'll be fine. Don't worry, he'll be throwing eggs later. Actually, when he's shooting his energy from side right, just hide in the corner. He's not gonna touch you. Just let you know that. Alright, come on. What are you gonna do now? Oh, egg throwing. Pick up the egg. Come on, come on. Yeah, there. Knock him on the head. That's easy. And another egg throwing mission. That's fine. Just throw it on you one more time. Not that tough. Not that tough. Yeah, it's kind of easy to do with this guy. After all, it's a children's game, of course not that tough, and the bosses are kind of, let's say, clumsy and stupid. But you need to, let's say, give them credit for making it, let's say, in the way of dealing with bosses comes in a very big variety. Remember when G.I. Joe, all you need to do is just shut them up? And remember in other games, you just need to repeat the same thing. But for over here in Chip and Dale, in different boss, there are various different ways of doing it. Yes, I know, you'll be using different things to throw at him, but that's not the point over here. The point over here is everything looks different. Every expression is different. Every level is different. Although it's a rinse and repeat game, you're doing a gauntlet, you're doing a grinding, but it seems that every grind is different. It looks different, it feels different, even the weapons I use are different. So it's kind of fun. We'll see you next time on next game.